Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Red Alert 3 replay. So on the right side, as the blue allies player, we have, can't remember his name, UltraFrederik. I knew it was Frederick, but it was actually the Ultra variant of Frederick. And on the left side, as the Soviet player, we have Yuno. Yuno. There. If I can't read it when I'm trying to say it, good luck of trying me to remember it. I already have trouble reading a lot of names, like UltraFrederik versus Yuno. Yuno. Soviet players going up north. Do have a combat engineer going for this. We're probably a little not likely to see any battle bunker. I really wish I see battle bunkers. Honestly, in theory, battle bunkers can be really good for allies with 5 flak gunners to deal with all those cryocopters. Unless there's too many cryocopters. Oh, the Vindicator was not fast enough. I wonder if the fastest. Nice kill there. And that is actually a full-on flak tower. Got some good Soviet music being played. I do love the Soviet music in this game. First bombing run onto that oil derrick. A large number of flak troopers. He really wants to kill off those cryocopters. And it looks like this entire oil deck goes down to the next bombing run. And there goes that oil derrick. Actually, this oil derrick was never claimed. Interesting. Perhaps maybe the Soviet MCV should try crawling up there and deploying on barracks. I would say it's worth it. Then again, I really don't know how to play Red Alert 3 online. Or at all. So maybe I should say it's worth it. But that's a lot of flak troopers. We saw... Okay, is there some sort of stipulation that's saying no conscripts? No, these guys must be conscripts. But we saw 0 peacekeepers. In fact, I don't think we saw a barracks or a boot camp for an engineer, well known for peacekeepers. We went straight for lots of aircraft. A lot of aircraft. Not sure it was canceled there. Was that a factory? Probably. That looks like it. Yeah, I can see by those little spokes on the picture, and I see those little spokes here. Not really spokes, but propane tanks? We do got a prospector coming out over here. The allied players is going for a heavy eco. Does kill off one of the Vindicators, but I think he took out a lot of those flak troopers. Flak troopers are not a good counter aircraft. They're not really good counter versus vehicles either. Mag mines are decent versus buildings, but that's about it. Know to help solve that? A battle bunker. Probably not, though. Deploy a battle bunker, then send the engineer over here. Does get out of the building in time. The garage in the center has not been claimed. Going after the bullfrog, does get the kill on the bullfrog. Another bullfrog does get the kill on that one. And Soviet players getting expansion over here as well. We've got a hammerhead and a handful of flak troopers here. I'm not sure what's inside of this garrison. It's not firing back whatever it is. We'll find another bullfrog. These picks are very important. Was that a free terror drone I heard? Never mind. This oil derrick has not been claimed. Hammerhead going into the base could potentially get some good work on these Vindicators. And melee bombs it. Good flak trooper positioning in there in the garrisons. And immediately, there goes that oil derrick. Takes out that scouting conscript. Perhaps he just needs more flak troopers in these garrisons. Does load up the flak troops inside the bullfrog, perhaps for some high ground? Perhaps trying to launch them inside the refinery line, throw some mag mines down on prospectors? Or put them on the low ground to throw some mag mines. Starting to mag mine down the garrison, or the oil derrick, and you will actually force a sell off. Flak troopers trying to run on away. Vindicators, that is a lot of Vindicators. Hammerhead's going in for another force recon. Twin Blades now out in the field. He has not gotten a single Apollo. The Javelin troops, I think they did some good damage to the Twin Blades, but that's about it. Good damage there. And does not focus on low health Twin Blade, which actually is big oversight. So these Twin Blades will manage to escape. May warn out a Crusher Crane just for those repairs. We got a seaport here. Perhaps want to see some. Yeah, we do see a handful of assault destroyers. We may see some Akula subs in return. And here we go. Got Crusher Crane next to the airfields, deploying out a huge squadron of MiGs. And they're going to find some good targets. One goes down, two goes down. All three of these Twin Blades getting repairs. Very nice. Does even kill off the guys so that they got evacuated out because they stay in the center and a lot of extra bombs kill them off. The garage has not been captured. Not really there's any many good things to use it for repairs. Multi-gunner turret has been set on up, and there's a number of javelins out on the field as well. He's managed to save all of his Twin Blades, pushing them back for repairs. Maybe a good idea to get out some V4s. We do have an aircraft carrier now out in the field. There's a pair of hydrofoils here as well. Bullfrogs here, and these Vindicators streamed them one by one, so two of them actually got shot down. MiGs flying around, Twin Blades going for another run. Maybe try eyeing hitting that aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier is now Veteran C1. This ore truck should try and go to the Crusher Crane. And we've got satellites now being rained on in. It does sell off the reactor in time, the cold fusion reactor. Ore refinery, that this ore collector may get in the way entirely. 3 Akula subs are now out in the field. That's a lot of Akula subs. This one may be stuck on the terrain, however. No, there's 2 more here. The EMP missiles were not successful in EMPing its own assault destroyers. Does dive in time as well. Dodge both EMP missiles. This assault destroyer is now up and operational. Misses with the ultra torpedoes. We do got the black hole armor, but that's not enough to save. Ooh, those Kulos got destroyed by those Vindicators. Mig's maybe trying to eye for interception. Only 1 aircraft carrier remains, and there's enough Akula subs here to crack this entire refinery section. There's no prism towers, no multi-gunner turrets at the moment, no cryocopters, no hydrofoils. Speaking of which, hydrofoils. May see some ultra torpedoes. It seems like a good time for ultra torpedoes. And these Akulas are not getting caught up in terrain. And a cryo shot or cryo. No, that looks like level 2 cryo blast. Going to try to get rid of the what's it called? A hub there, which does allow him to prevent any sort of reinforcing if more structures, and plus it disables the security clearance. EMP missile does not connect the Akula subs. Very good dodge there. Hydrofoils right here. He's got out a single Riptide, which do have torpedoes. He's going straight for the aircraft carriers. Since he can't replace those, or at least not easily, they're permanent losses. Apollo's got a pretty big tangle right here. Quite wounded. More torpedoes do take out that aircraft carrier, just 1 remaining. He does EMP these Akula subs. Big hit there. There's a spare ore collector here. The ore collector is going on up. Or not ore collector. Actually, this is the one security clearance, right? This one has security clearance. Actually, I think it's being upgraded again. Because I can see that one has a bit more impressive antenna. Or maybe that was just, there you go, now it has security clearance. The other one was just in the building state. That's what I got confused with. Sending out a lone aircraft carrier is not such a good idea. There's a Akula sub right next to it as well. Lots and lots of Riptides. Missing this aircraft carrier is actually quite big, because this Akula subs can easily take that out. Yes, we the foundry, but the ore collector is not actually collecting. Heroic air. Nope, that was not heroic aircraft carrier. I think that's just one aircraft being technically heroic. And there goes that aircraft carrier. Lots of Riptides here. Maybe some twin blades may be necessary to take them all out. But the Akula subs do quite good work against them. Does take out that elite Akula and elite Riptide. Handful of bullfrogs here. Let's see, good number of Apollos. Did the MiGs all go down? Yeah, sorry I missed all the MiGs going down, but Apollo to the Apollos. This is fully teched up. You can see by the triple bars here. taking out this command hub, if he has a pair of ultra torpedoes, yes. And late response does get himself out another aircraft carrier. And a proton collider just got deployed. Right here. Ore collector is collecting. There is a spare ore collector from here that got destroyed probably by the Vindicators. Ooh, we do got some dreadnoughts. And this proton collider is relatively exposed. Does go for a cryo Geddon. Bomb too early for that one. And he gets even a couple bullfrogs in that cryo Geddon. That's likely going to be a heroic. Yeah, there's two heroic Vindicators from that. Got the Kulasov supporting the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought should just try eyeing destroying this proton collider. There is two aircraft carriers here, but the Kulas can take them out. In fact, if the EMP missiles get wasted on the Akulas, that would probably be great. Dreadnought EMP does get two of the Akula subs, but also gets himself. Does get the other Kulas as well as one of the bullfrogs. And here comes the maximum fire rate. Got both the Iron Curtain, not Iron Curtain, Chronosphere and the Proton Collider. And that wasn't the high rate of fire mode by the Dreadnought, my apologies. And a vacuum floater does get deployed on out. Does take out the ore collector. Hindy's power generators are quite exposed. Ooh. Speaking of power generators going down, he may need to set off the Defense Bureau. Does get enough power there. Dreadnought is quite wounded. Is there any airfields remaining? Yes. And this Dreadnought is not looking all too good. And it wasn't, and the bullfrogs were not exactly in position either. A large number of aircraft carriers here, but these Akula subs trying to get a good angle, but there's a number of these multi-gunner defense turrets. No spare dreadnoughts. This proton collider. Ooh. Good hits there. Takes out that aircraft carrier. Bomb runs do come on in. None of these cool subs are quite wounded. Trying to eye for another aircraft carrier. Hopefully there's a whole bunch of flak troopers in there, because I see just these aircraft just flying around everywhere. Ooh, and a Akula sub goes down to the assault destroyer. A chronosphere. Oh, that chronosphere is probably even more deadly than the proton collider, honestly. That can quickly just find all these Akula subs and just say, you're dead now. He's a volley of ultra torpedoes. EMP missiles. Nope, those are aircraft. I thought EMP missiles were going to be deployed on out. Chronosphere is now available. Next engagement, will those Akula subs reveal themselves? You just going to Chronosphere them onto the land. The ultra torpedoes actually do get sucked up by the black hole armor. And I think he hit his own Akulo sub with those set of ultra torpedoes because it curved around into his Akulo sub. EMP missile coming on out. A couple more missiles in the air. Does not throw in the low power mode. If he goes in the middle of all of his opponent's forces, it will prevent him from using a chronosphere. He needs to throw another set of ultra torpedoes to get that aircraft carrier. Oh, now you should be able to get that aircraft carrier. Another destroyer down. There's an elite destroyer here. Now elite sub. EMP missile is going on down. Does get a good number of those units, but also splashes his own units a bit to that EMP. More and more Akulo subs raining on in. Proton Collider is actually on low power mode. Oh, that Assault Destroyer was on land, preventing it from being shot against. One of these Akulo subs is almost dead. Does take out the low health of Akula. Dodges the EMP entirely. Perhaps maybe a good time to get that hydrofoil. Vindicators, those are the Apollos. Satellite's not reading on in. Low power mode once again. Drops right on top of the Proton Collider. Need to actually probably hit the power plants, honestly. And there's actually a command hub here. Maybe eyeing for a turret push. Over here, 2 aircraft carriers fighting off against a single dreadnought. Akulo sub now reading on in, trying to hit this vacuum imploder and getting some good hits in there. Vacuum imploder 20 seconds away from off cooldown. And the allied base is very, very bunched up. Looks like he used a chronosphere, and he may use it on top of that dreadnought. He saves the vacuum imploder, but he's in low power mode. That may be actually EMP missile. Vacuum imploder has been activated. Does not get the vacuum imploder, nor does he put in a low power state. The vacuum imploder's raining on in. That's going to be a lot of dead power plants. He's selling off a lot of his structures. Up north, you got the allied base getting crushed by the naval. This constant stream of Akulo subs he's been having so hard trying to, just so many issues dealing with it. It's really good fight trying to fighting against those EMP missiles. And there goes all the Vector C3. He does squeeze out one more aircraft carrier, but he has no escort. In the center, we do, back at home, we do have a Assault Destroyer being engaged by a conscript. Was being engaged by a conscript. There's another conscript here. Needs an ore collector over here. But there's no ore collector to replace it. Akulo subs is everywhere. Does take out that aircraft carrier. Proton Collider and Chronosphere are on pause, but now no longer. Another aircraft carrier, ultra torpedoes, direct hit on the port bow. And now, I forget, can he deploy a crusher crane on the water? Yes, he is. He needs to crush those Akulas. Does freeze everything. Does destroy that aircraft. Very nice. That may have been a heroic Vindicator as well. Oh. Well, there goes that heroic destroyer. But now we've got a Prospector immediately coming over here trying to reset on up. There is a Dreadnought here. That Dreadnought should be over here on aggressive mode, hitting these power plants. The Crusher Crane is complete. He needs to crush these Akulas. Does take out Vindicator there. The heroic one does escape on out. Desolator airstrike on top of this ore collector. Has rebuilt that other ore collector. He does spot this. Has deployed out multi-gunner turret. He needs to get this other one on the far side, but wasn't able to. There we go. The Dreadnought's finally moving, but it's going to be a little bit too late. The Chronosphere can easily just take it out. Perfect. There we go. Mass crushes. Keep the heroic one. Keep the heroic one. And that gave him what? Another 7,000 credits? In airfield. That's BS. But that does mean the Dreadnought can now go uncontested. Does take out the Chronosphere. Vacuum Plater is on cooldown, but the Proton Collider broke it off first. Dreadnought is heroic. And there's a single cryocopter.
We have withstood worse threats.
He needs to get one. He needs a spot, or he needs to get rid of some of these power plants. If he just delays long. Oh, nice. If he's able to call satellite strike on top of these power generators, it'll allow him to get his vacuum plotter first before the Proton Collider. Huge swell of infantry, but anti-infantry multi-gunner turrets are also pretty effective. Number of dogs coming on out. He needs a hammerhead tank to siege down these buildings in the leech mode. 2 cryocopters here, but he does have a single MiG. A Cryogeddon is coming on out. And does not get the naval dockyard. Oh, he lost his MiG, but I think both of those cryocopters did go down. Number of dogs. These are depleted ore refineries, so it'll be a bit of time before he gets any profit from them. This one here still needs a bit of money. This one is empty. Here comes a cooler sub. Pat's gonna call in some satellites. How far can he see? He can see the airfield. He can destroy the airfield with satellites. How much longer does satellites are off cooldown? Oh, he doesn't have a MCV, so he can't call in satellites. He does have a battle lab. I say he should deploy out an MCV. V4 is also important. Oh! Not even did you see the surgical airstrike. Once he's able to take down those multi-gunner turrets, Peacekeeper's trying to run on forward, but I believe he has enough conscripts to deal with them. As long as he's focused on the dogs. Like that. Oh, but that's a lot of Peacekeepers. You can get inside this garrison. That garrison's a pretty good hard point. And they all got splashed up. Ooh, that was poor positioning. They all got splashed down going around the corner. Proton Collider there? That's a little bit overkill. And somehow he did not get the V4. Where's the vacuum floater? He has good spotting here. He sees perhaps the airborne base is crewed. Without cast vision, say right around here would be good. Get the airfield and the power. But going straight for the MCV. He may be trying to follow up. No, he doesn't have this MCV for a satellite. Personally, I would say the airfield, when he saw all those Apollos there, killing them all and the airfield would have been great. Cryogeddon gets the harvester. Number of twin blades here, and a rebuilt chronosphere over here. Oh, he stuns those out so he can now bring in the air Apollos. Oh. Wait. Having an infantry unit inside one of those things immediately kills them? I did not know about that interaction. It is a heroic bullfrog, so he can rip apart these, what's it called? Apollos quite easily. If you can focus on these, javelins, he should be able to quickly take out all the other peacekeepers, so I'll give him enough time. Perhaps maybe cash bounty at the last moment. Oh, that died. Only the one multi-gun turret, so it's pretty safe to actually go in. Though there is one on the build queue. Vacuum imploder be up before the... What's it called? Oh, that froze pretty quick. And the Soviet player has surrendered. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.